Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing? Boop, boop. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all come on in. Let's share it out. Make sure you hit that follow button if you on Facebook. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you on YouTube. Also, if you could hit that thumbs up on YouTube, I appreciate you. And if you can make sure throughout this conversation you tap in those reactions. Whatever you're thinking, however you feeling, it's a reaction in the group for you. Let me go make sure all my stuff is up and let me share myself out, y'all. I'll be right back. Child, I was on mute. Wasn't even thinking about it. Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome in. Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing? Good morning. Good morning. So listen, I know I didn't come live yesterday, y'all. When I tell y'all I felt awful yesterday. Yesterday was a rough day. I have rough days often. It's part of chronic illness, chronic pain, chronic the things that come along with it. Y'all see, we in the car. I told y'all we gonna be in the car live today because, well, I was supposed to be going somewhere, but the appointment got canceled. So I still have 2 appointments later. So I want to jump on my live real quick while I was still here at home. See how y'all was doing. Talk about a few things. So, did y'all watch the congressional the joint address last night? They said it wasn't um did y'all watched it anyway, child, baby? Mm. Trump run us down a list of stuff, right? A list of dollars and a list of places the money was being spent. He did do that. A list of everything. Did anybody get a pen and paper and write it all down so we can fact check? Because some of that stuff he was saying, I ain't never heard of it. I ain't know what he was talking about in real life. I ain't have a clue. So yeah, I'm not sure what was going on, but that's what we was talking about. But I'm going to talk about a couple of questions today, a couple of simple questions to answer. They're real easy questions that I got, but I just want to answer them because they were pretty easy and won't take a lot to get into. I'm good. How you doing, Derek? So make sure y'all hitting those reactions for me, and make sure that you are following the page if you're on Facebook, and make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're over on YouTube. Thank you. I appreciate that. And hit that thumbs up if you're on YouTube as well. Thumbs up, yes. So let's start with this. Y'all see my hand today? Lord, I can't straighten my finger out, but it's okay. It's okay. So, but one of the questions that I was asked was about it's kind of funny, but they want to know about my trying to think of how to say it. I be getting, let's start with this. I get some strange, no, I do not have WhatsApp. I do not have WhatsApp, and I do not follow people or send friend requests ever. I never send friend requests. I never bother anybody. So, no, I don't do any of those things for any reason. Let me put this window down. It's hot in here. Oh, Lord. Oh, there we go. Sure. Oh, there you go. It's on now. I'm to cut this AC on in here. Y'all, it's hot in Florida. It's 73 degrees right now in Florida. 73 degrees, y'all. It's hot. It's very hot. 73 degrees. That's obscene already. It's only 10 o'clock in the morning. It's already 73 degrees. Yeah, no. Shh. Sorry. I was not expecting that to come into the speaker. Sorry, y'all. I thought I had everything shut off to do that. Guess not. Um, anyway, so people ask funny questions, right? But I tell people to ask because I want to answer them. So one of the questions was about Zane. So they wanted to know, I'm from the United States, Warda. I'm in the United States. That's where I'm from. Precious, I do not respond to messages. Sorry. No, I do not send friend requests. Okay, so anyway. Okay, I'm gonna stop looking at comments. So, um, they were asking about Zane, and if he had, they didn't say something wrong with him, but they were asking if something is wrong with him. And yes, there's nothing wrong with him. So let's address. I'm gonna address the question. There's nothing wrong with Zane. However, Zane has autism and some other diagnoses, which I'm going to start covering that more and making that part of my content because I really think that our journey could help other people. Um, because a lot of the things that we have learned or the things that we have, the knowledge and understanding we have gained with Zane has been through where we have looked, and I have looked up stuff and read and studied and just learned about his diagnoses and the things that he may need. So um one of the he is autistic, and it's not that nothing is wrong, but he has apraxia of speech, so it makes it hard for him to remember how to place his tongue and his lips to make sounds. So it's he doesn't always sound he's not always easy to understand, right? And that's just part of our journey. It's he's came a long way. He's much easier to understand now than he used to be, but he absolutely loves coming on my page. When you see him on my channel on YouTube or you see him over here on Facebook, it's because he wants to be. Him and Jonah, they want to be on my page. I don't make nobody come on my page. It's because they want to. The reason I'm smiling is because it's the way this question was asked. I know that what they wanted to know. So, no. Every time he comes on, he wants to be on. He actually does YouTube videos with his cousin when they're together. He does his own YouTube videos. He's actually practicing learning to edit. Zane is, because he wants to upload his videos when he's playing his games, whether he's playing Minecraft or Fortnite or Roblox. He wants to upload his gaming. So I have told him there's certain things he needs to know how to do. And there's things that also that he has to prepare for, because people ain't always nice, you know? So, and people really don't care if it's kids or not. You know, I posted the other day that everybody don't have the same boundaries. And what I meant by that, it's actually twofold, because one, some people don't care what they say or do. If they trying to get at you, they're going to do whatever it looks like to do that. Everybody doesn't have a boundary if this is a kid. Some people feel like this is social media. If they on here, they open game, right? It's just what it is. So we have to remember that everybody doesn't have the same boundaries. So we have to put things in place to protect I have to put things in place to protect Zane if he wants to do anything on social media, right? Also, as his mom, I'm responsible to make sure that he is safe, that he understands what he should and should not do. There's a lot of rules, and it take a little while for him to learn the rules. So while we learning and making sure we understand the rules, he also can be learning how to edit, how to do little things. But I do not make Zane. I know that he does not his response isn't always what we expect, right? But he is autistic. So his processing is different. The way he processes things, the way he sees things, the way he feels about things, that it's different. It just is what it is. So no, yes, Zane does have a diagnosis. Zane is autistic. No, there's nothing wrong with him. And no, I do not force him to come on my channel or just have him do content that he doesn't want to do. I posted a reel where we had went to Starbucks and he was talking about how and I know this is the reel the question came from, because the person that sent the question also commented on the reel, on the short over on YouTube. But Zane, they said he doesn't look like he wants all you putting all his business out there, Mom. That's what the comment said. Listen, everybody entitled to their opinion, right? Hello, y'all. Hello, everybody coming in. But listen, I don't force nobody to do anything. I'm not a forcer type of person. I've never been a force type of person. I'm going to give you your options, your choices, and what you choose to do with it is up to you based on your choices, right? It's your choice. And I parent that way as well. So, no, I do not force Zane on there. When Zane's talking on my page, it's because he wants to. I promise. So that was kind of funny to me, and I'm smiling because it wasn't, I don't think it was malicious, right? And it seemed as if it came from a place of concern. And I appreciate that, right? Because there's a lot of things and a lot of people, I would rather have 100 people looking out for Zane than 100 people against Zane. So it doesn't bother me, but I promise you, if Zane doesn't want to get on here, I don't make him. And the truth is about Zane, I couldn't make him. If he didn't want to come on here, he would come on here and y'all would know it because he would be, baby, y'all would know he had an attitude about it. No ifs, ands, or buts. He's going to be 12 this year. And he is very much has all the hormonal issues that a 12-year-old would have. So yes, but no, I do not make him come on here. He come on here when he want to. Or he knows, yeah, it may not look like to y'all that he's aware we're gonna record some content. But Zane always knows what's going on. I always tell him one of Zane's things is Zane has a hard time not necessarily telling a story, right? If you will wait for him, he could tell you the story and he could tell you the steps that happened in. We've worked on chronological order of things since when Zane was a little boy, right? Because everything has steps. So he understands the steps of things. However, he doesn't always remember that order when he starts doing it. He can't do three things at one time. You can't give him three steps at one time. You have to do it one at a time. So sometimes I tell him, okay, I'm going to ask you about your cake pops and your coffee. Or now he already knows that that's coming, you know. And he doesn't, when I get to recording, he be like, oh, and then he be kind of like, oh, you recording me. Ain't I tell you that's what we was doing? So it's more of a processing memory thing with him versus him not wanting or not being aware of what's going on. I definitely tell him. We definitely work together to take care of him. So I just want to be clear and to make sure that everyone understands that that is what's going on. It's not that Zane doesn't want to be on my channel. I would not record him if he didn't want to. Or whenever I say I'm going to, and he says, I don't want to do that today, I don't record him. That's why you don't see him all the time or every day or regularly, because he doesn't want to. So yes, no. I'm not over here just making my child come on YouTube or come on make content with me for views. I don't do that. So yes, but thank you for being concerned for my baby and asking. I mean, that's a fair question. Zane does sometimes look a little like I don't want to whenever he on my videos. But that's just Zane. Zane just looks like, y'all see I'm moving around. I told y'all I move a lot. My hips be hurt bad. So, yeah, so that's that. I wanted to answer that about Zane. The other question, and it's a newer question, but it's kind of funny too, was you ask about with BSB. I guess y'all think I just be around here forcing folks to do content. I don't be making him do nothing. Nah, I may turn on my camera and start recording and not give him a heads up what I'm gonna say because I like to get his response to things, but I don't he doesn't have to engage. Nobody in my house do. If you look on my content, 90% of my content is just me. So yeah, no, that's what happens. It's not crazy. It's not I don't force them to do anything. Thank you for your concern. So, okay, so enough of that. I just wanted to make sure I clear up the fact that I don't make nobody do content with me. Nobody in my house. They want to, or they wouldn't be on there. Okay. Now I do ask questions they might not be prepared for. But like I said, I like to get BSB's response to some shit on here because it's just good. It's good content. The man is funny. And the man really don't care what nobody thinks. So sometime just to get his response to something that I'm going to talk about at the same time I'm going to talk about it is priceless. It's just good content because he funny and he be dead serious. The thing about BSB is he be so serious, but he really is funny. So I'm not forcing anyone to do anything. They want to be on my page, on my content. They my life. My page is about my life. So they part of that. Just not all the time. But I'm really trying to get BSB to do some couple content with me. Um we'll see. I'm working on it. I'm trying. Listen, I'm sending all types of requests to his publicist or his people, his team, because I'm trying to get him to come on here. Because listen, the man is funny and he's so genuine and honest. So I think it would really be a good thing. Excuse me, y'all. I'm yawning a lot. So, not sleeping. I'm not sleeping well. I'm hurting a lot. I'm in a lot of pain. My body is hurting. So, my joints hurt is mainly. It's not like my whole body hurts like when you get a cold or something, but my pain is in very specific areas, specific joints. So, yeah, it hurts. But that's that. Hold on one second. So, um yes. So, anyway, so I want to talk to y'all. Listen, why do I want to talk about why people think they can control you? Why do people, y'all see my finger? For those of y'all just getting in my hand, yes, no, my finger will not straighten out. It's bent like that. I can't straighten it today at all. I can't even push it straight. When I push it, the knuckle is not moving. It's definitely locked today. So when I'm pointing, I'm talking, I know y'all seeing it. I see it too. It is what it is. It's part of living with April, child. It's just part of the process. So when people can't get you to do what they want you to do, they like to try to manipulate you into doing it. So I see this a lot. I see it a lot of times when you see people fall out on social media, and if you'll listen to why they not, usually because one person tried to get over on the other. Now, I'm not going to say who, which side, or what it was on. I don't know all them details. But that's generally the case. And that's what happens in real life. When someone wants something from you or you to do something on their behalf and you won't or you don't, then they try to make you feel um guilty, or they try to guilt you into or make you feel as if you hurt them by saying no, or you let them down by saying no. Now, there's an instinct in most humans that you don't want other people disappointed or upset with you. Hold on one second, y'all. That you don't want everybody. So when you say no to them, to someone about something, right? Someone asks you about something, you say no, I don't want to, whatever, you express the why. Then they come back with, well, if you love me or if you cared about me, you would help me. Listen, that is a form of manipulation because I knew our relationship before you asked me. And I still, when you asked, gave you a direct answer. And because you didn't like that answer, now you want to guilt me. You want to try to play on my top, play with my brain, and make me. Good morning, beautifully here. How you doing? You want to make me do it, do what you wanted me to do, what you asked of me, even though I gave you an answer and said no. So now well, if you love me, if you cared about me, I thought you wanted me to win. I need your help. Listen, no, you don't. No, you don't. And if you did, that's how you should have led. You should have led where I need you to help me with blah. Don't ask me if I want to help you. And then when I say no, when I say no, your response is, well, if you love me, if you cared whether or not I make it, if you. No, 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 no. There is no if yous. You asked, I gave you an answer. Anything on the other side of that is you trying to manipulate me into getting me to do what you want me to do. Let's be clear. There is no other reason. There is no other way. If you ask me, I give you an answer, and because you don't like the answer I gave you, you then try to say something else to guilt me into helping you. That is manipulation. We have to learn to accept the answer people give us. And we have to also learn that that answer, just because I said, no, I can't help you with whatever it was you asked me. Okay, for instance, I'm big on not watching people children. I'm just gonna be real plain. I don't keep people kids, y'all. I ain't never. My nieces and nephews are different because they should know me so they could just come here, right? My godchildren, they know where my house is. They just show up. They know, right? That's not the children I'm talking about. I'm talking about if I got a friend who's a friend and you want me to watch your child because you going out or whatever. And I tell you, no, I don't like to be responsible for other people's children because unless I know them really well, like I can tear their ass up, know them, right? Like I gotta know them. I don't like being responsible for children because children do what they do things and they children just be children. So I don't like being responsible for kids. So I've never been that friend that you would just watch your children. Baby, no. We're friends. Your kids don't even really know me. Why do you want me to watch your children? I have friends. No, I don't. So you asked me to watch your kids because you're going out of town for the weekend, right? With your new boo. You ask. I'd simply tell you no. Now you follow that up with, well, little Timmy just loves hanging out with Zane. I don't care. I don't care who like to hang out with who. I said no, I was not watching your child while you go out of town for the weekend. See, I talk direct like that. So, but we all should. And the thing is when I was asked about that and I said no, there was no follow-up. The follow-up should have been, well, okay, thank you. That should have been the end of the conversation. But as adults, because people don't talk direct, what happens is when someone says something, people have this idea of people don't really say what they mean. Oh, you don't really, you just want me to ask you 3 or 4 times. No, I don't want you to ask me 3 or 4 times. I said what I meant. No. It's real simple. I said I couldn't. I said I don't want to. I said whatever. I don't understand why. Well, I do get it. I know that people have gotten accustomed to being able to talk people into doing what they want them to do. Those are not good people. Those are people who don't really know who they are. Those are people who are used to taking advantage. Because hear me, when you try and good morning, more important people in this world, exactly, beautiful hell, real simple. It's real simple. I said no. That does not, I don't need you to convince me. I said no. I don't care if it's one of my children. I don't care if it's BSB. I don't care. You asked. I said no. It's real simple. When you try to manipulate me by trying to change my mind or trying to adjust your argument or your what you need from me, you try to adjust the way you present it, right? That's what I mean by argument. You try to adjust the way you present it to me to change my mind. Why wasn't my no sufficient? Oh, there come the rain. Why wasn't my no sufficient? Oh, you don't know. Because you are listen, and this is another sign of an entitled ass. You feel entitled to me doing what you want from me. You feel like I should. I'm gonna. This and because you feel entitled to me saying yes, you want to change my mind. Or you think that you can. But when you began to step over into that area, you were then trying to play on my top. I don't even need you around me no more because you have showed your true intentions. See, that's the thing. A lot of people keep dealing with people and be like, no, I don't like when you do that. And you won't. But listen, if that's in somebody that they are they feel entitled to you doing what they're asking of you. It doesn't matter that you said no. They feel like you gonna do it. That is the only reason they're going to keep trying to change your mind and change what you said. Why can't you change what you doing? Why can't you ask somebody else? You're not going to manipulate me. You're not going to get your entitled way. Are you kidding me? I don't I say this because I see it. I see it happen all the time. I see people, they say, I'm not doing this. I don't appreciate when people do this. I'm not going to go along with that. I don't, da 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 da. And the next time you see that person that wasn't going to do all of these things, guess what the hell they doing? Everything they said they wasn't. Oh, you said you weren't going to do this. Now you are doing it. See there? You talking out both sides of your mouth. Why? Why do you feel? Listen, people that do that are manipulators. People who do that don't care about nobody but they self. I don't care. Listen. What you could do, the only argument I'm gonna have with, the only discussion I'm willing to have is if you have any real facts that prove what I'm saying ain't the truth. You can't prove me I'm lying, because listen, one thing I know and life has taught me, baby, what I'm saying right now is the truth. When somebody asks you or says something or they say this type of stuff and then they turn around and do exactly what they said they wouldn't, they are a liar. And a liar don't love nobody except a lie. You can't prove me wrong. You, if you can, I listen to you. But if you, I bet you can't, because it's the truth. And these people will continue to prove that this is who they are. They will prove through their actions that they are manipulators. They will prove through their actions that they can't stand on what they say. See, I don't like an adult that can't stand on their own business. Now, you might not stand on business, all business, but how you grown and you can't stand on your own shit? What? Then those people also, guess what? It's going to always be somebody else's fault. Always. Baby, listen, I'm not the one or the two. Because I'm not putting up with that type of stuff. I'm not putting up, I'm not going to engage in those type of behaviors. And I'm grown enough and have seen enough in this life that when I see those type of yellow flags, they red flags to me. Because those yellow flags are going to turn red. They're not going to turn green. The light goes green, yellow, red, red to green. It doesn't go red, yellow, green. It goes green, yellow, red. It doesn't go the other way. So yellow can only become red flags. And the truth is, someone as an adult that cannot be accountable, someone as an adult that cannot own what they said, like they said it, and then when you ask them about it, that ain't what they said. Well, what the hell you said then? Because I can hear good. And see, I'm the type of person who I'm not going to act like I didn't hear what you said. I'm going to call you out on what I heard you say and be like, what? Well, what you said was, and I'm going to want to know why you trying to lie about what you did and you an adult. That lets me know you're not really grown. You just age an adult. In your mind, you not. Because one thing as an adult, ain't nobody can do nothing to you. Why you can't just say and mean what you say? You an adult. And I really feel like we have to get to a place as adults where we are holding adults to adult ability. You understand? I don't care. I don't care what they went through as a kid. If you in my peer group, so I'm going to say this. I'm going to be 48 years old in April. 48. So if you in my peer group, why are you acting like that? Why do you think that's still okay? Why you ain't got no damn therapy for yourself? Why can't you be accountable? Why can't you say what you mean? Why can't you stand by what you say? Why, depending on the room you in or who else in the room with you, depends on your behavior? Why? You unstable. I'm not gonna waste my time around you. I'm not gonna do it. And I encourage you to stop allowing these people to play around you. They playing on your top. And then the result of this, the result of having these type of people around you, these leeches, the result of that is you tired. You stressed out. You don't know if you coming or going. You an adult too. So why do you allow the choices of others to affect you negatively when you don't got to be there? You don't got to be around them. You don't got to be exposed to another conversation with them. You don't have to be stressed about another thing that they got going on, because you don't have to. You're an adult. If you choose to sit there and keep arguing with them or keep going back and forth, listen, I'm going to leave both of y'all where you at. Because both of y'all crazy. Because now I ain't going to be friends with now one of you. Be an adult. Own your shit. Be authentic with yourself, even if you can't be like that with nobody else. Be real with yourself, y'all. Be real with you. So that way you can at least be who you are when you do meet genuine people. Because I'm going to tell you, most of us that are genuine people, let me tell you something. People love to say, oh, I love how honest you are, April. I love how you say what you say and you mean what you say and you do what you say. Oh, I love that. I love that about you. I love that. Then why I'm the only person in your circle like this? If you love that, good morning, Tamara. Welcome in, boo. Why? Why? Why am I the only person around you like me? If you love me so much, you don't even behave that way. You're not even consistent with yourself. So how you gonna be consistent anywhere else? Why would I, if I see this, continue to sit in that same space? I'm gonna move out the way completely. We have to hold ourselves accountable for some of the shit we allow around us. We have to hold ourselves accountable for some of the stressors in our own life. Because listen, you allow it if it's there because you're an adult. You're an adult. You allow it if it happens continuously. I was telling I had a interview yesterday with someone, with a lady that's gonna come in for a housekeeper for our house. I've never had a housekeeper before, but with my RA getting as bad as it is, I can't hold on one second, y'all. With my RA getting as bad as it is, I can't keep my house clean to my standard. Now, I say this because I say my standard specifically because my level of clean is a little obscene to most people. Um, I am that person who does my baseboards behind my refrigerator under my stove weekly. Weekly. I'm the person who every day I sweep and mop floors and dust and every day. When Summer and Jonathan and Bryson were younger, you could not tell by coming in my house that I had 3 kids, 3 toddlers. You could never tell. And I feel my house is getting out of order because I don't always feel like doing it, right? Some days I can't do it. My hand like this. What towel y'all think I'm holding and put some elbow grease behind with my hand? I can't even straighten it out. What am I do? So some days I just can't do it, right? And I be irritated because I be overwhelmed. It's a trigger for me because of how I grew up. Growing up, listen, there was times in my childhood we ain't had a bed. We slept on the floor. Um, but I for me, when my house feel unkept, I feel like I'm out of control. It causes a chaos within me. It's very triggering when I don't feel like it just is. I didn't have that growing up. I feel like, it just is triggering for me. So I, keep my house immaculate. I 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 keep my house immacul Well, yesterday I had the housekeeper come. It's someone she works for a friend of mine. So that's how I got her reference and stuff. And she came, and so we did the walkthrough, right? Because she wanted to see, just see the house, all these things, right? So she came through, we did the walkthrough. And when we finished, we were talking to pricing and how often she's gonna come every week, because that's what I need her to do. She's gonna come every week and she's gonna do certain things. She's gonna mop all my floors. She's gonna do the bathrooms. She's gonna clean all surfaces, wipe down everything, all of that stuff, right? Those type of things once a week. So if it is a week where I'm down, it's still gonna at least get done. So, and the reason why I don't have nobody else do it, it's not that the other people in the house don't clean up. It's just they don't clean like I want them to. So I'm tired of yelling. I'm tired of getting stressed out because it's not done. This is what I'm going to do, right? So she was like, she told me, she said, I understand how you feel. She said, but your house is not it's not, it doesn't look like you feel it does. And when she said that, I just kind of looked at her, because when she said it, I said, oh, that's the first time I really thought about it and was like, I don't see the house clean. It doesn't mean it's not clean. It's just not clean like I want it. So I thought about it. I was like, you've been around here just arguing with people, fussing at people. I don't really argue. Fussing at people, telling people that they need to clean this. This ain't enough. That ain't enough. They need to. And it's because of your vision, right? It's my sight that see it differently, because exactly, pretty much your house is real clean. That's what they say, but I don't feel like it is, because and I really thought about that, because I was like, this is a stranger, someone I don't know. And she was being really nice, but you could see in her face that she was like, I was going, when we were walking through the house, I was like, and I'm sorry that this is a mess. And she's just looking like, what the hell are you talking about, right? And so, but last night I was thinking about it. I was like, April, think of the, I was thinking about the stress that I put on myself because I don't feel like my house is clean enough. For months now. I'm talking about over a year, months, a lot of months. I have been overly stressed about my house not being clean. Excessively, y'all. This is a transparent moment. And she was like, yeah, it really is you. It's not your house. And she was just that honest with me. And I was like, she left and stuff, but I really thought about that afterwards. I was just like, so April, you been in here stressed out for what? You, the professional is telling you your house ain't dirty. But it was my mind, right? It's me. It's a me issue. It's not a BSB issue. It's not Summer, Jonathan. It's not a them issue. It's my issue. And it hit me that I have been overstressing myself. I have been, because that was putting the not feeling like it was what I needed it to be, really made me feel like I was insufficient, because I would be like, why? Hello, Jennifer. Welcome in. Hi, Evelyn. I was not I was being that critical of myself. It wasn't nobody else putting that pressure on me. It wasn't nothing going on in real life putting that pressure on me. It is literally me not checking myself and it being out of control for me. So I have been being tormented in my own mind because I was so overwhelmed with not being able to clean and do how I was used to doing, right? That it was causing chaos in that area and for me, which was pouring over everywhere. Because listen, I'm not very good at holding stuff inside. One thing I don't do is hold on to stuff. Now it might be all types of crazy, but baby, I'm not gonna keep it in me. I don't got room for much more. So I don't hold it inside. Baby, I keep the steam hole open. So stuff just steam blow right up out of there. It's okay. You have help now. Yes. Yes. But I'm glad that we had, because I was thinking about that. I don't know if she could have came and done a good enough job because I still would have been like, it ain't how I want it, how I would do it. So because she said that and I checked myself and said, wait a minute, what is, it's the way she said it. Now I won't be as hard on her when she come because I know she's gonna do a great job. Like I said, I got her from a friend that she works for already. So I know the quality of who I'm getting because I know my friend, right? But when I tell y'all I have been so stressed out and so overwhelmed that I was really uncomfortable in my own home. I just was. And because it wasn't, I wasn't doing enough. And it made me realize that I have to reassess some things myself personally with me, right? But what if she would have said, getting back to what we're talking about when someone's trying to manipulate you, what if she would have said, oh yes, it's so dirty. It's really bad. What if she'd have just said, I agree with you? What if that's what she'd have said? What if she'd have just said to me, I agree with you. I agree with you. We definitely, this is really bad. You need to have a deep clean. I'm going to charge you $350 to do a full house deep clean before I ever start keeping your house every week because I need to clean it myself. What if she'd have told me that? Just to get my money because she knew I was concerned my house wasn't clean enough. See, that's the type of stuff. See, I be looking and seeing how people move. The fact that she didn't try to manipulate me into putting more money in her pocket means she good people. Because she easily could have agreed. She could have went along with. She could have fed into my issue and got more money. But she didn't. So that let me know she good people, right? She honest. Because she was like, no, 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 no. She didn't even let me when it was done, she made it very clear. And so I use that as an example because that conversation could have went either way. And like we said earlier, that's what people who are trying to manipulate and use you do. They will say, can you do this? And when you say no, or you have something, a reason not to, they will turn that around and make it feel like you should. And they will try to convince you to do it another way that benefits them. And she didn't. She was like, no. She just kind of laughed. And she's probably dealt with crazy people before, right? Like, she's probably done this before. But that was what happened. And I appreciate her honesty, because her honesty made me check myself. And her honesty made me breathe a little bit, because I be feeling crazy. I do. It's overwhelming. Good morning, Cheryl the Pearl. How you doing, beautiful? Welcome in. So yeah, I want to encourage y'all as adults, be mindful of those people who, when they ask you something and you give them an answer and they trying to change it up on you or make you see it differently. Stop allowing those people around you. Stop allowing them people to try to manipulate you. Stop it. Why? Why are you even putting yourself or them through that? Stop it. Stop it. You an adult. You say no, your no is no. It's okay. Let them go on somewhere. Don't let nobody play on your top. Nobody. Nobody. Okay? All right, y'all. Well, our hour is up. I hope y'all have a beautiful rest of your Wednesday. It has started raining here in Florida. It's 73 degrees, so it need to rain. That mean the mosquitoes coming. Oh, wait. Y'all got mosquitoes where y'all at? I hate mosquitoes. I know it's cold, so some people don't have mosquitoes right now. But yeah, I don't like mosquitoes. And if there's a mosquito in a 10-mile radius, they will come and bite me. So I'm not big on mosquitoes. But y'all have a great day. We got appointments and stuff. I'll be seeing y'all on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Y'all know I'm going to be posting. And y'all have a great, great Wednesday.